Should men overlook the out there advertising of Brittany Renner's past ventures, finessing and flipping a bag? And what he means by that is when dating a woman, can you look past somebody's past? Can you look past a woman's past when dating a woman?
That's what this conversation
depends on what her past is.
Yeah, that's what this back and
It's
forth.
also
about.
different for a high profile person. I feel like if it's publicly out there, I mean, we have certain perceptions about certain celebrities based off of their past.
I will actually go team like woke sensitive there and be like, that's kind of up that they actually became one of the more successful, famous people, and as a result, anything they do is tied to them. Reality is, it will be, but it will always be a little unfair because it's like they're human too. They're gonna do all have shit that if it hit the air, will we be canceled? I assume, hope not. Nobody's doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but there'll be a lot that I'd be uncomfortable with. I'd be like, I gotta deal with this bullshit. So same thing. Like, yeah. I just
let me ask you a question, Sage. What's your perception of Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian. I mean, family's trending for some reason. God knows why. She was, but that's about it. Like that's about it. Like if Kim Kardashian for whatever reason was like around my age level and was just trying to go crash. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't give a. But that some guys can't get past it. I can't.
But does your perception of her change though? Like, has your
perception of her changed?
Has your perception of Kim Kardashian changed, or the Kardashians as a family? Like with the Kardashians,
I didn't have one originally.
I just feel like no matter what the Kardashians do, it's always still a perception of who they are in that last name. It never really changes for real.
But that's the problem with like just people in general. Like that's why if you hear about like Germans with the last name Hitler, even the ones that had nothing to do with Hitler, like when they relocated to America and stuff like that, they dead ass underwent name changes. The Booth family, John Wilkes Booth, his family, after Abe Lincoln got killed, they dead ass changed their last name just to not even be associated with it, because people have these preconceived notions. And hell, you could be a Booth and that was over in the East Coast, and you could be over in the West Coast, and people could be like, is that are you related to him? Is that your brother? Is that your uncle or whatever? You have no relation to him, but people will still tie you to that. People will still give you those preconceived notions. People will still think that you hate X, Y, and Z for no reason. I agree. Definitely, you can overlook the past. Now, of course, there are definitely some things that cannot be overlooked. Exactly. Okay, well, nobody says Robert can't never get overlooked. I don't care what's going on.
Shit, like I said earlier, if it's confirmed that being a deadbeat, me personally, it's tough.
Never.
That's tough. Me personally,
never. Oh, Coolie boy, we finna.
I knew you was pulling that up. Hey, y'all lucky y'all ain't give me power, because I would have pulled it up for you. I was like, I can't wait till you see that. I was like, I can't wait till you see that show.
Y'all think I don't read them,
bro?
Y'all
what is this game?
Come up here, bro. But yeah, Robert's never gonna get expunged for me. Deadbeat dads will never get expunged for me. Things of that nature, especially deadbeat dads of today, is crazy.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Can't even go anywhere. So what the fuck?
So that's just saying. But is there what's the past that you wouldn't overlook, Damo? Because you said depends on the past. What's the past that you can't overlook?
It just depends on the perception of the woman you are. I'm sorry, just what Brittany Renner stood for, like the type of shit that she was saying, the type of shit she was pushing. It's stepdaddy season, all that shit. You just have that perception of the type of woman she is. And I mean, I've heard her speak plenty of times. I know her background, know all that type of shit. Like, we was on Brittany Renner years ago in the old Discord, like B-Souls knows. I've known about Brittany Renner for a long time. Nothing. My perception of her just doesn't change based off of her talking to Fresh and Fit. I'm still where I was before this whole interaction between these two.
Yeah, it's tricky for me because, and it's fucked up because what medium perception will do, because most occasions when facts like this are brought up, I don't even dispute it. I'm like, oh well, all along the media was being stupid, but it's the fact that her reputation at least at her reputation. I don't know shit about her. Again, I stay away from Hollywood, but it was trash so bad that I'm over here just like, I need to see this to believe it. I need to see that to believe it. So it's crazy what reputation can do. But if I personally had the conversation with Brittany Renner, if I personally knew her and shit, yeah, I mean, like, if I realized that she not all of those things, or if anything, she was just young and stupid in the past, I'd get over it personally. I don't really be giving a fuck.
I think with social media specifically, there's also the aspect of parasocial relationships. Now, you guys can look up exactly what that means. But long story short, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, it's this idea that you know someone off of just like what they put online, and you think like you dead ass know them just because they literally vlog their daily life.
Yeah, at
the end of the day,
think they know how they feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, everyone on social media, whether they like it or not, they pick and choose what goes on social media. Unless you're dead ass live streaming, where sometimes you just have no control over some shit. A majority of the time, they pick and choose what goes on social media. So you can't really know someone exactly for who they are just based off of everything we see. But at the same time, if it is also their choice to post whatever they post, then the viewer has a right to, kind of assume certain things based off of the tone and the messages that they put out. So it's a balance. Everything's always a balance.
I will say that's the problem that I had with like when the Twitch earnings came out, like they got leaked. What was that, last year sometime?
Yeah.
It was these people like, getting on, criticizing and getting on these streamers for making X amount of dollars. And it was like, I guess you just don't understand. These people make money. Like, there's no secret about it. I know that they might portray that they're somebody broke or whatever, that they have these broken up headsets and they have these cheap chairs and shit. So it gives this perception of them being broke, but it's
that is the aesthetic for some of them. Like, for
yeah, that's the aesthetic.
Yeah, like
it's 10,000 of y'all motherfuckers in there watching the stream, and all y'all are donating $5. They make money, bro.
50 gifted, celebrating, spamming W when they get a gifted.
That's what I'm saying. They
no,
make
I'm not gonna
money.
lie. Like,
so.
some creators have dead ass lost money for making their whole brand and their whole stream like more structured and more branded. Like, I think Joe Budden is a podcast that suffered through that. At some point they became like crazy overproduced instead of just boys sitting down, we're recording and let's talk it out. And then I'm pretty sure that had to do with some of their viewership going down. But it's the same for other streams too.
But all in all, like people's lives aren't what's on the internet is not their life. I hate to say it, it's not their life. There are very few people that are just full on real and raw on the internet, but that's just not the case for everybody. Why should it be assumed that men of a higher status are going to / should be allowed to cheat? That was one of the things that Fresh and Fitness tried to tell Brittany Renner, is that you should have expected PJ to cheat on you. Like, he's a high value man. Personally, I think you should get back with him, even though he did cheat. But you should have expected that he's making money now. So should we assume / expect high profile people to cheat?
Assume yes.
No.
Expect assume and expect.
You should assume too.
I don't trust people, and not in the sense of it's right, not in the sense it's justified. Yeah, I just don't trust. I just don't trust motherfuckers.
Issues.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Let me be clear. I trust nobody. That's the only reason. In terms of, is it right? Is it something that's just like in the way that Fresh and Fit probably said it, where yeah, that's what they're gonna do, dude. No, what the fuck? No shit. Like, it's called being a decent human being. That's all you have to do. No.
Yeah, I don't think you should assume someone is gonna cheat just because of the tax bracket that they're in. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just don't trust people. Let that be clear.
Okay. What's it called? Why is PJ not receiving any backlash after this? Like, why?
Now, this is the part where black women get mad because telling me why I don't know. You telling me why I don't know they ain't on his head. I ain't gonna lie. News of a deadbeat come out, bro. You on the clock. So that's tough.
I think that is the crazy thing, but I ain't gonna lie. It's because a lot of niggas didn't have dads in their life, so this is normal for them. And that's just me keeping it
That's
100,000.
$1 million, my boy.
To be honest with you, they see that this is okay. So
Mm.
when they hear that there are deadbeat allegations, which I think everybody up here, we've already said we take, pretty seriously. Other niggas is just like, oh well, hey, what he kicked her out. He kicked his baby mama. He showed her, huh? He showed her for finding out that he was cheating, and he kicked them out without any means of support or whatever the case may be. He kicked his 2-month-old baby out. I guess that is showing her, but
yeah, niggas is too used to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna leak private conversations I've had with niggas. Nobody up here, but nah, niggas are too used to that shit, bro.
Didn't the baby get like cheered on for kicking his baby mama?
for kicking,
or is that something?
No. It's a little similar. I mean, he definitely did kick Danny Lay out, and she was like, this baby was like a breastfeeding baby. This baby was young as hell too. He kicked her out, just straight kicked her out. I don't know what world niggas do that. I don't know what world that is where people just kick like straight up newborn babies out of their house. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what else to say about that.
This is one of the best playoff games of all time.
Bro,
I'm just gonna say it.
I'm sorry.
This is one of the greatest
We can
playoff
bring
games
the
of all
mood up,
time.
man. You gotta
I'm dead rewatching this game.
Oh my
Holy
God!
fuck.
Listen, Omar. I respect you carrying this whole portion because I can tell you I don't care, and I'm watching this football game and I'm glued to it. I'm sorry. Omar been holding
Chat watching it too, bro.
This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. The opportunity for men to hold men accountable. And
Oh my
fuck
serious.
it. I mean, no. I literally said these shit.
No, not that. Literally, chat is. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. Listen, bro, drop the Q&A link. Bring them up here,
bro. We don't like women, bro. Chat, let's let them know.
Yeah,
we don't like women. There you go.